Right, it is 6:05 in the morning. Walking to work. It's raining a tiny little bit. Well, it has rained because the ground is wet, but it's a little bit of rain. It's not too bad. It's going to be weird going to work after 5 days off. It's going to be strange. I made a YouTube video saying I wonder if potential lockdown will occur. Well, it has, partially, because anyone that wants to go into McDonald's has to take out, can't sit in. But I bet we get some that just don't listen to that and sit in and like, no, you can't sit in. I'll have to see. I think what I'll do is get around this corner, and then if that open space is clear, record a McDonald's video. Because there's sometimes like 5-6 dogs on here at this time. Before that I've seen, I mean during the night you just don't see anyone, but because it gets lighter during the mornings you do. Seeing if there's anybody there. Good job there isn't. Anyway, if I managed to record a McDonald's video, it was weird because the information about the virus and what's happening in shop floors in every UK has been removed from their website. Why would they take a vitally important piece of information and remove it from their website? So what I did whilst I was recording, because I was recording in landscape, went on to I just typed in McDonald's coronavirus and got something up and read something off that. Why would you remove a vitally important piece of information from your website? Because I even typed it in on the search bit, coronavirus COVID-19, and it said there's no results found. Well, it showed there was 2, but there's no relevancy to coronavirus at all about it. So it's going to be weird at work, I would have thought. See what happens really. Being able to doing takeout only. I mean, my dad's given me some blue gloves for work. I've got some sanitizer as well. I always practically carry that in my bag anyway, or my coat pocket, because I walk the dogs a lot. I think I'm just going to put some music on. And do I realistically need to go out on my break for a walk? Not really. Done a shitload of walking over the last few days. And I tell you what's funny, I just thought of me watch out. I did that much yesterday. My minutes right now are at 519. So Wednesday, my aim's 450. So I've absolutely smashed the minutes for today. My mum seems to think I'll be going home early, because if I'm on dining area, then I'm not going to be hardly needed, am I? Unless it's like a deep cleaning thing. Do you know, there's still things I can do amongst like all this oddness and like things being a little different, but I can still do things like bin bag folding and doing the stock and such, and doing that and checking stuff and such. I can still do all that. I think when it gets to a point, do you know what's going to be weird? Lunchtime. because everyone's been told to take out, there's a load of teenagers that come in that don't understand how to tidy up after themselves. So there's going to be a lot of them that are taking out, and down there is going to be like, whoa, what the fuck? I mean, for a Tuesday night, me and my dad noticed well clear how busy it should have been but wasn't. Yeah, like all the shops were empty. I mean, Catch, where my mum went yesterday, was empty. Really empty. I'll tell you one thing that is strange. I normally, on a morning, actually bearing in mind it's Wednesday morning, I normally really struggle to record along here because the traffic is just humongously bad. It really, really is. And if I'm able to do this, alright, then yeah. What does it say about people going to work, eh? Right, it's 6:30. So realistically, as soon as I get to work, put my trainers on, I'm gonna clock in and start getting stuff sorted. Wonder what will happen with scheduling with the virus kicking around, and also I wonder when we'll close properly, because I'm just thinking now, all I can think is that now we're only doing takeout only, which is going to be weird. Oh, I said, oh, you'll be able to come home early, I should imagine. I said, I don't know, because it means I might have to do deep cleaning, for example, maybe. Alternatively as well, what do you call it? Kitchen might need an hand, and they always do, don't they? So it's possible. And the colleague that they have, I don't know what day is going to look like this morning, because the common closer is off for 6 weeks. The customer experience leader person is off for 2 weeks. There's someone that does Friday opens, which I'm sure won't be in, because anyone that's over 70 has to be self-isolate, and is probably going to do that. It's all well and good if the schedule does go up and say like, oh, you're doing this week, you're doing that week. But with the virus and shutting down businesses, I heard that today Colorado Council, College, Greenhead College, Kirklees College, Huddersfield University is shutting today. That's why we're there then, because someone at the uni has caught coronavirus. Shit. So they're doing all, people can still go into the university if they wish to, but they're doing online teaching. I think people at first weren't too bothered about going out to certain places to go dining. I think like even I thought we wasn't taking the virus seriously. It was like, oh, it's a north-south thing, like the north don't give a shit and the south are taking it seriously. Way too seriously. But it's starting to come up north now, and I think people are taking it too seriously with the panic buying, which is just dumb. Like, I think thankfully with me, it's like, oh, me, my mum, my dad, and the 2 dogs. I probably buy dog food, so we're fighting for dog food for God knows how long. We really are. Yeah. And there's still like loads in the garage for dog food anyway. Because I went a bit mental at Christmas, you see. It's a good thing I did do. I'm kind of curious to know what's going to happen at work. Whether it's just going to feel just the same or a little bit different. Only time will tell. And my mum just said go with the floor. It's going to be weird. But yeah, go with the flow. Plus when I do get to work, I'll turn my mobile data off and upload that video. And I can't probably call it full on lockdown, so it's going to be like partial lockdown. And I'm going to try find that bit of information that I found before and share it. Because for some reason it's not on the McDonald's website. Oh, that was good. Anymore, so I'm going to try find it. All I know is that the new promotion for Trolls starts today for the Happy Meal. Only thing is people have to take out only. And the Monopoly was meant to start till next week. But but it isn't doing. I think it's going to start in a few months. Anyway, it's 6:37. I'm going to go to work now. So, I'm on break. I went out at 11:30. Reason why is I was going to go at 11ish, but I had my investigation meeting before my break. So I was about to clock out at like, what, 11 o'clock? Clocked out at 11:30 instead. So, yeah, it went fine. Get it over with, it's done with. The other fella is in at 2:45. So they said, do you want to finish at 2 or do you want to finish at 3? I'll get back for like 12:15. No, well, my break finishes at 12:15. I need to get back for like 12:05. That's all there then. So, yeah, I don't think I need to go to a shop or anything. Got enough food in my bag. I'm also going to have drinks at work as well. Got a wrap as well. Scheduling it up yet. Although I don't think that anyone knows what's going to happen. So who knows? Well, I'm on the Hale Trail. I'm going to go to the end. And I would always turn right and go up the Siddle area. I always would. So I think what I'm going to do is go left for a change and go along that road that goes back that way for a change, I think. Yeah. So it's 11:48. Need to go down here, turn left again, then go back along the road, then back to work. My break finishes at 12:15. So I want to get back for 12:05. Lunchtime is going to be interesting because so many people come in during the lunchtime period. So for it all to be shut, the dining area, it's going to be intriguing. And I was thinking like whether to finish at 2 or 3. I finished at 3, but during my interview, investigation thing, saying like, oh well, this person has a meeting at 2:45 and will be in the building for that. So turns out if you want to go home at 2, so for the brief cut I just stopped because this car's going both directions, so I just stopped. So yeah, I could go home at 2. Weird. Could do. See, the thing is, DA staff. I've not yet got any schedule or anything as to who's doing what. Mind you, I guess when this coronavirus stuff, it's just affecting it all. Look at all that. I'll tell you what's weird, and I don't know if it's going to stay the same for when I do it, but on the Saturday I'm the closer. Thing is, if we're shutting the DA off so the left side isn't open, the right side isn't open, you're going to come in to do takeouts and you have to go out. Thing is though, on a Saturday, is that going to work? Is that really going to work? Because some people can't resist simple instruction. Will that work? Because if not, then, well, I might have to shut our branch. Not sure about any other branches though, but ours definitely. It's 11:56. Got some of them. I've had one already. It's actually starting to rain again. I say again. Actually, yeah, it was raining a tiny little bit this morning as I was walking to work. Do I finish at 3 or do I finish at 2? Yeah. It's 12:59. Time to go back in. What a nice morning. It's Thursday morning. Now I'm used to doing Thursday 7.3s, to be fair. So I was going to say this is going to be just like bang on normal, but nah, it won't be. Because the day is shut off still, it's going to be interesting. I think it'll be the best when I get to the viaduct, because this road is quite busy. I found that COVID-19 message on McDonald's. Smells a bit. So yeah, when I get onto the viaduct, I'll get directly on it, and if there's nobody on it, then I'll record going across it and show that message and other things. I mean, it's not too warm, it's not too cold, it's not raining, which is a good thing. Yeah, no rain, that's a good sign. And going into Thursday morning with my minutes need to be at 600 minutes by the end of today. I mean, I've just literally set off now, it's like 6:10 now, and my minutes are at 631, so I've actually done my average already. It's just doing my average now for the Friday, which is tomorrow. So and the thing is, I'm off tomorrow, so yes, if I can get the So I've recorded 2 videos: the COVID-19 message from McDonald's and the COVID-19 symptoms. Yeah, so when I get to work, turn my mobile data off, get to work, I'm going to upload both those videos to the channel, not necessarily make them public, but I'm going to make them so they're private, and then potentially release them. Yes. My hands are getting quite chilly now. I'm slowly getting back up to 648 gigabytes on my computer. I'm at 641. Because I'm working the next few days, can't really do it. Put my headphones on. It's not that busy at all. Say that now and it's going to be hectic in a minute. Well, walking this way for a change just cuts me away from the main road, you see. And at night period I wouldn't really walk along here because it's like, it's not dodgy or anything, it's just you kind of got to see where you're going. It's just a bit of a shortcut, you see. Bit of a shortcut to this other bit. So what's going to happen today then? Is it going to be just a little bit similar? Because in my experience, Thursdays have been busy. And thing is as well, I would hand out balloons as well. I haven't been, well I didn't do any yesterday. There's no point. There is no point at all, so because yesterday we had one kid come in. One. The entire day. One. And the thing is as well, right, I found out from the government, like I know them, I found out from the TV, the government are going to close all the schools tomorrow, which is Friday. So that would, you would assume they would avoid large spaces of where the people could be, you would think. But the general public in the UK are not that bright. A lot of people are bright and a lot of people have common sense. But where a lot of people have common sense, a lot of people don't have it. So you've got to have that balance between those that have it and those that don't have it. So yeah. And I'll tell you something that was weird yesterday. I'd only have to empty some bins at some point during the day. I didn't have to do recycling. I didn't have to do recycling. I didn't have to do at all. And I didn't even have to empty the bins. I really didn't. Might be a different story today though, this morning. But like that's any effort though. No, not at all. So, is it going to be busy today? Who knows? Who knows? People were surprised that day stuff was shut off yesterday. But I'm like, well, if you didn't have a computer, you wouldn't see it. You wouldn't know. A lot of people who have the technology to look on the internet will look like, oh right, yeah. But yeah. I'm curious to know what's going to happen about Saturday then. Because there's one thing doing the open when there's all this coronavirus, COVID-19 stuff going on. But what about a close? Instead of like starting at 7, starting at 3 till 11:45. Thing is, kitchen, right, it was like, because drive-through was busier than normal yesterday because of the virus, the kitchen were like, oh, we're busy and busy. It was weird for me, because not only would be busy on drive-through and DA, so it was weird for me to be like, and I'll tell you something else as well. When I went on my break, came back from a break, and there was a few people standing in, but when I came, put my trainers back on, went back into work, by like 11:30, there's normally packed seating, or not very far off anyway. There was 2 people in, 2, waiting, and I went, oh, this is really strange. And they were like, you alright? And I said, yeah, it's just when we don't have stuff closed off, it's packed at this time for like a couple of hours. But it's just like this. It's abnormal. Which means actually I don't get tired that much. I didn't get that tired at work. I think I was just getting tired of things to do, like just doing them over and over again. This weekend's going to be a true test of like how we can cope with being open with this virus, procedures and such. I think I've actually got tomorrow off, then I'm in Saturday, off Sunday and Monday anyway, and I've asked for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday off anyway, because looking for people to take unpaid work. So I said, look, I'll do it. Okay, so basically it goes about like, the schedule isn't going to go up till tomorrow because of people don't really know what's going to happen really. So I said, rather than making it harder for me, I'm going to make it easier for you. In that sense, I can work. I'm not working Sunday, Monday, but I'll work just the weekend only. I have enough money. And it's not like we're going to go spending anyway, because a lot of the things that you want to get are ran out. Yeah. And I think it's no going to public places either. So if I want to meet Ryan or go somewhere, I'll just meet in Siddle or meet in Westphale or meet in Elland. Right, I am walking home. I have got a day off tomorrow. Woohoo! I'm off. And I'm also working 3 close on a Saturday. Which is like, boo, I'm doing the close on a Saturday. However, because all the DA is closed off, it means that both sections are already closed off anyway. So I can still do them, but like I said, they're closed off. What I suggest happens is that I walk home, take the dogs out, and we beat my mum at Elland for 5:30. I mean, I'm going to be getting home for like what, 3:30, 4:45. So me walking home, get changed, and my idea was to walk. We could potentially even walk back along Salter Hebble. Well, he's actually going to walk to, my dad's going to walk to Clayhouse. My idea is to walk along the canal. So we could potentially walk along Salter Hebble, then go along through Elland, through Big House, and then through on the canal that way. Should bring my charger with me as well. I've got like 58% battery. Yeah. I'm gonna actually do some editing tonight, I think. Maybe. depends. And I can do some tomorrow morning because I'll be the only one in the house for like the first few hours. Have to shut my eyes as well, Sonny. Yeah, that'd be nice. You know, for the whole day I've kept my watch on my pocket, on my wrist. My minutes now are 901. Normally, I've sometimes gotten to 1,000 minutes by the end of like Friday, but I'm actually going to be able to do it before the end of Thursday. Bonkers, man. Bloody bonkers.